As always, Carl, welcome back. When Warren Blythe's 14-year-old son Jacob was suspended from school, there was no way he was going to let him lounge around at home. Instead, he sent him out to work for free so he could learn what a hard day's labour felt like.
My son steps out of line, I'll let him know he steps out of line.
When it comes to disciplining children, father of three Warren Blythe talks tough.
Children need ownership. They need to understand that what they do today will affect them tomorrow.
So when his 14-year-old son Jacob crossed the line at school, he got no sympathy at home.
So I'm like, oh my God, I'm a bit scared.
Why were you suspended?
Oh, because I, hit a bottle into another kid's face. Pretty silly. Stupid.
Jacob's stupidity came at a very high price.
And every day, it just got harder and harder.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hard schoolwork was swapped for hard yakka.
I woke up about 5:30, left around 6:30, came home around about 4:30 to 5:30.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's very clever, yeah.
I think there's other ways you can punish your children for misbehaving without, something so drastic.
Jacob was suspended from school for 5 days for what he says was just mucking around. But his dad certainly wasn't mucking around when he put him to work for free to teach him a lesson he wasn't going to get in one of these classrooms.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, Tom. Have a nice day.
Same.
Jacob started his punishment in Dad's coffee shop.
Small, medium or large?
Small, thank you.
There's change.
But for Warren and partner Alana, working at the family business wasn't enough.
I said to Warren, it's just not busy enough. It's just a holiday for him.
So they picked up the white pages and found Daniel.
At first I thought when his dad rang me it'd be more of a babysitting, having to force him to do stuff.
Daniel runs a garden care business in Townsville, and he certainly didn't go easy on Jacob.
Giving kids a holiday is not going to fix their behaviour problems.
In the garden and at the local tip.
Jacob, how does that compare to your English and maths?
Oh, well, completely different actually.
Concerned about rising youth crime, Warren held a hard line.
I'm constantly reading the paper. Children stealing cars, but not children as 14-year-old children, 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds.
Teenagers, he says, don't take school suspensions seriously, and he wasn't having Jacob go off the rails.
I wouldn't like my child to be at home for 5 days alone on suspension because they might get into more trouble.
Warren's tough love approach received mostly favourable reactions from other parents we spoke to today.
It's not only the school who's bringing up the kids.
If my son had been suspended for that amount of time, I'd get him out working for sure.
Kelly's son Ashley is a year younger than Jacob.
So you wouldn't mind doing it?
I wouldn't mind doing it.
In reality, schools have very limited options to deal with the real problems.
Kevin Bates is the president of the Queensland Teachers Union and agrees the suspension system needs an overhaul, so parents like Warren don't have to take matters into their own hands.
These sorts of options are the sorts of things that practically schools could do if only they had the resources.
Breaks my heart. Because it's just generations going to keep on going and going and getting worse and worse and worse.
What would you say to other parents who might criticise you for this tough love approach?
Try it. Try it. Take some responsibility. Look after your kids, make them work.
Suspended from school?
Yeah.
Learns how to make coffee?
Learns how to mow a lawn, whippersnip.
If you prefer your child to get calluses on their thumbs for playing an Xbox as opposed to calluses from working hard, your choice.
More kids should do it when they get suspended.
Have you learnt your lesson?
It was a good lesson.
So do you think tough love parenting works? How do you get your kids to behave? Join the conversation now on our Facebook page, where you can have your say via Twitter or on Jump In.